And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Several times a year, you have the opportunity to get with family members and friends, and we call them cookouts. But now, they seem to be disappearing. Let's talk about it. And joining us now from our Fox 26 web staff, Ajibola Bodunrin is here. And Aji, we have always heard, get ready for the cookout. It's that time of year where
Yes, sir.
cookouts in the Black family will take place. But now we're seeing fewer and fewer of them. And it has something to do with your area of expertise, social media.
Yeah, so that's kind of been a topic on social media lately where people are saying, where are the cookouts? We hearing about the game nights, the kickbacks, the sections in the clubs, but we're losing recipes, Isaiah. Nobody's on the grill. Nobody got
Right.
Jesus sandals. So yeah, people are just wondering, like, as a in the black community, ever since even when during days of slavery and civil rights, the cookout has always been a way for people in the community to get together and to enjoy each other's company and to enjoy food.
And so, what do you think is going on now that is preventing the urge, the want, the need for many people to get with family members and friends and neighbors for a cookout?
Well, there's a few different factors that some people point to. One of the things that I think can be kind of obvious, and I think has always kind of been a barrier. Some people say it's just way more expensive, not only with just groceries and that,
Now, Aji, if you can get a pack of legs, some thighs,
but they don't cost the
not the
same as
white
they used
meat,
to.
get the dark meat, you can afford still
They
a
get some
cookout today.
bar ass hot dogs. We're gonna put them
There
on.
you go. There you go.
But again, this isn't what I'm saying. This is what some people are saying. Also, they say it's harder for younger people to own homes and have the actual outdoor spaces to have these cookouts. But I'll say in my own experience, like I have a very big family. We regularly have cookouts and always come together. But a lot of times we have. It's not unusual for me or my cousins or even my uncles or aunts to bring their friends along to our cookouts, and they always comment on how their family doesn't get together like this anymore, or like they don't really do this the same. So it may be different for certain people, but I think there's a lot of people who have that lack of a community to even do these things. A lot of Gen Z and millennials are moving to other cities, whether it be for work or for other reasons, so they might not even be around their family. So that's another thing that plays a role into not having these cookouts and not doing these things.
Do you think for some young people today, and of course you're part of that crowd, just FaceTiming grandma or your aunt or your uncle will take the place of having to see them every summer? There was a time where, the most you could get is a phone
Phone
call,
call.
and then your parents didn't want you to stay on that long distance call too long. It was too
Unless it's
expensive.
the weekends or
Yeah,
nighttime.
yeah. And then now you can do everything by social media and you can see people. I mean, you can see everyone at the house. And now they don't want to, or actually, there's no real desire to see those people in
Yeah.
person.
I think that social media and like the ability to communicate plays two roles into that. So one, yes, you don't have to see your family in person to see them or to connect with them. For some people, that might be enough. But another thing that I think is happening is that a lot of times we form friendships and relationships over the internet, but having a relationship over the internet isn't the same as in person. So
Right.
you might not want those people in your house. You might not really feel close enough to have those people at your cookout, but you'll text them every day or, DM them or, talk to them on social media. So it might be a thing where people don't feel those same connections or that same community where you have a neighbor where you might not have been close with your neighbor outside, but through living and going outside and being around each other, y'all create that type of relationship versus making relationships with people who are thousands of miles or hundreds of miles away on social media. It does change the way we get together in person.
Absolutely. Ajibola Bodunrin, who is with the Fox 26 web staff and here with us on The Factor. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we can get to the cook. If you have a cookout, invite me.
Look, we look. I got you on the next one.
All right, bring some hog head cheese too.